Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. The title of the article I'm sharing with you today is called You Can Look Back, but Don't Walk Backwards. The greatest tragedy in one's life is to live in sadness and refuse to come out. And the greatest fortune is to face sadness with sufficient clarity and courage. Yesterday, a relative came to talk about her divorce from a year ago. The woman in front of us still wore a face full of sorrow. Everyone listened to her complaints about her ex-husband's ugly deeds, feeling both angry and sad. He betrayed her and now regrets it, wanting to turn back. After all, they were deeply in love at the beginning. When tears started to fall from her eyes, my mom naturally handed her a tissue. I heard she seemed to have separated from that woman. My mom whispered. "It's none of my business," she replied stubbornly. "Even if it hurts, I'll bear it. As long as I recover, it's okay." Some paths, even though knowingly wrong, repeating them only increases sorrow. Since that's the case, be a bit tougher on yourself now. Don't blame the past. Let it go with the wind. You can look back, but never walk back. Looking back only brings back the memories of war, and some things, once they happen, are hard to turn back from. Some pasts, once broken, remain forever. Lu Tong once wrote, "One day you will understand that some people and some things once missed are missed forever, just like some friends of mine. Every time we meet, they can't help but lament the changes. The people they once loved have become someone they dislike, and the careers they once fought for have been engulfed by the tide of the times, leaving nothing behind. The once cherished memories have all been sealed by time. Farewell to all the regrets, once again, may not necessarily make things better. So all we can do is seize the present, cherish everyone around us, and never look back." Looking back recalls the smoke of war, and trying to relive the past is like trying to mend a broken mirror. It's difficult. Some mistakes are destined, some regrets are fate. Learn to let go of those obsessions, don't look back frequently, and never walk backwards. Every step forward brings its own joys. Amidst countless worries, just laugh them off. You can look back, but never walk back. Once, in the countryside, I met an old lady who was said to have had a hard life. When she was young, her husband went to work in the coal mines and never returned. She had 2 children, both of whom fell ill and suffered, one passing away and the other becoming disabled. Every day she walked 10 miles, crossing 2 mountains to go to the market to sell her produce to support her family. Later, when their situation improved slightly, she bought a tricycle and traveled early and returned late every day. When asked if she felt tired of this life, she replied, "How could I not be tired? But there's no other way." In this life, you can only look up and keep walking. Every morning, she started walking towards the direction of the sun. Sometimes when she felt sad, she cried until she reached the end of the mountain, and by then her tears had dried. She continued her business, living and working. All the hardships and pains gradually passed. With a new companion, they went out together early and returned late, taking care of the children and slowly saving up some retirement money. They renovated their old house and welcomed a new life. She didn't dwell on the sad things, but raised her head high and walked towards the sunrise step by step by step. When the old lady said these words, I was inexplicably moved. Looking back, things change, but moving forward brings new hopes. Keep walking towards the future, step by step, until all the pain in your heart is gone. You can look back, but never walk back. In one's life, losses are common, but what you gain is a blessing. Look at the world with equanimity, unafraid of storms and dust. Believe in yourself. There's nothing you can't overcome, and there's nowhere you can't go. For the remaining years, please toast yourself with 3 cups of wine. The first cup to toast to a future without waves, the second cup to toast to a bright and cheerful life, and the third cup to toast to yourself, still able to dispel darkness in the face of uncertainty. Let go of the past, don't turn back. This is where I end this article. Thank you for your patience. If you found the article helpful, please share it. Every like and share from you is our greatest motivation. I hope you find new insights every day. Here, you'll never be alone.